Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. You already know the routine. We'll be right back in 30 seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the Scoreboard Keepers. You're around here, we don't keep receipts. We keep the score. So if you want to get on the board, make your point. If it makes sense, we'll add it to the board. If it don't, we won't. Scoreboard Keepers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. I am your host, The Ref, where I keep you up to score on everything sports, hip-hop, and hot topics. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about walk-offs, weird wins, and crazy little nubs, man. And y'all gonna understand what I'm talking about when I say crazy little nubs that the Marlins used to steal the W in an exciting baseball game. In a very exciting baseball game. It was probably the most exciting baseball game of the year. Let me set this up for y'all. Look very closely. The bottom of the ninth. Game is tied 12-12. Marlins are at home. You know the weather is nice down there. Look at the grass, look at the dirt, look at the people. Everybody's relaxed. You know that's Florida, and you know it's not New York. Okay? You got the Yankees versus the Marlins in the nice sunshine state of Florida. Okay? Look at the people laid back there. You know they're not Yankees, okay? Or else you would see all the baseball caps, everybody be all, it'd probably be a lot more people in there too. But you got the Marlins at home and you got a runner on third base. And as you can see, Agustin Ramirez is up to bat. Doval on the mound. Okay? And you would think, right, that with all this anticipation and all this hype, right? You thinking that since there's a guy on third, right? And look this guy's stance, right? He looks like he's about to, he almost looks like, Schwarber. Okay? He almost looks like the guy that plays Fantastic Voyage when the ball's about to lead a park. Okay? He looks like he has that kind of swing, right? You think that this thing is about to go. It's going to hit your roof. Look at Doval. You know what I mean? He's thinking about tossing the third. He's thinking about getting somebody out because the game's on the line. Okay? You got, ladies and gentlemen, I don't even want to do this to you. I just need you to see it.
Back in the making for the ages, the 2-1. Chopper out in front of the plate. And over!
Yeah.
Edwards scores from third!
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking. That ball did not go 5 feet. You talking about weak contact like a bunt, but worse. The defense just froze. The throw never came, or it came late. A walk-off Nubber, yo. A walk-off Nubber. And the crowd is just going crazy. The crowd is just going crazy because, did you guys see where that ball went? Look at his wind. Look at his swing. Look.
In the making for the ages, the 2-1. Chopper out in front of the plate. And over! Edwards scores from third!
That ball must have went 4 feet in front of the batter's box. It must have went 4 feet in front of the batter's box. It had to. Like, I'm just thinking, did the batter, did he see something? Like, what was it? Like, what did he see a gap somewhere? Like, did he intend to do that? Is that something that he practices, or was that just pure luck? Was that just because he put the defense in an impossible situation, basically. I'm pretty sure by the sound of the contact, the catcher probably thought that thing was like going out in the field somewhere. You know what I mean? So, and I gotta credit his hustle because he took off almost like he did it on purpose. Why did I don't know if he practiced that. I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? But sometimes the best plays in baseball is just not striking out, y'all. Just don't strike out. You know what I mean? And this is why some baseball fans, like the small game. Some baseball fans love the small game, man. And I understand why. Because he just caught everybody off guard. You know, that little roller right there, 4 feet in front of the box, said, I ain't gotta be pretty, but damn it, I just gotta be clutch. I just gotta be clutch. And that's what it was. And he took off. He took off. The catcher didn't get nobody. The pitcher couldn't get to the ball. It just went far enough. Look.
Back in the making for the ages, the 2-1. Chopper out in front of the plate. And over! Edwards scores from third!
Wow.
Back in the making for the ages.
Listen, guys. That has to be so exciting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you win pretty, you win ugly, but you win. And that's all it is. These wins sometimes come in different kind of ways. It's the same thing in football also. Sometimes you can have 50 points on the board, and other times you can have 10 yards and a cloud of dust, man. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And this might be the turning point, for a playoff team. It's plays like this that can turn into it can thrust a team into a place where a feeling like this becomes so nostalgic, they want to feel it all the time. And then the next thing you know, they become a problem. And they're just not playing anybody. It's the New York Yankees in town. It's the New York Yankees in town, man. You know what I'm saying? So I need you guys to let me know in the comments, was this clutch or cringe? Which one was it? Was it luck? Or did he mean to do this? And let me know if you didn't think he meant to do it, why was his hustle so on point? He got out of Dodge like he meant to do it. Look.
It's the 2-1. Chopper.
He's going.
In front of the plate. And over! Edwards scores from third!
That's hustle. That's hustle, man. I need you guys to let me know down in the comments. Was that the ugliest walk-off you ever seen? Be honest. Was that the ugliest walk-off you ever seen? And do the Marlins, do they actually deserve the respect now, or was this just pure luck? I need you guys to let me down. Just let me know, man. You guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. You already know what it is. We keep the score on everything sports, hip-hop, and hot topics. And this game tonight between the Marlins and the Yankees and this walk-off Nubber is crazy. So I need you guys to let me know down in the comments. I'm going to respond to the comments. I look forward to seeing them because I know a lot of people going to have some opinions on this game. It was super crazy. But before we go, we're going to play this one more time because this is amazing.
Back in the making for the ages, the 2-1. Chopper out in front of the plate. And over! Edwards scores from third!
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Put the score on the board. Put the score on the board. put the score on the board. You're talking about a 12-12
In the
game
making for
and a
the ages,
walk-off
the 2-1.
number. Put the score on the board.
Chopper out in front of the plate. And over! Edwards scores from third!
Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, that's incredible. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to leave your comments down below. Congratulations to the Marlins for an electrifying win with your walk-off number. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like it in the likes of baseball, but congratulations because it happened. And Ramirez looked like he meant to do it to me. So leave your comments down below, guys. I look forward to getting back to you in the comment section. So until then, we'll see you on the next episode of the Scoreboard Keepers. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good day. Peace.